Hello, I'm Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday morning sermon recap for Monday, June 5th, 2023. Here we go. When we think about the church, we can easily focus on defining what a church is instead of what a church does. When we move beyond the idea of a church as a building or the church being the people, we can look and see what we're supposed to remember about the church. And that is that the mission is to make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That is the true mission statement of the church. It is the commission that Christ gave the church before his ascension. It's also our marching orders of what we are supposed to do. But there's an interesting thing when we talk about mission statements and what a mission is, because a mission is not the purpose for existence. They are two separate things. And too often we can get lost when we try to come up with a mission statement that we can remember, and we forget that it's supposed to reflect what we are supposed to do. And it doesn't always work out. Because when we look at things, at its core, our purpose is to glorify God. In all we do, in all we say, in all we think, we should glorify God. This is the individual primary purpose for every Christian. This is what we're supposed to do when we glorify God. Like, the details of that is by living out our faith, by doing what Christ taught us to do. And really, it's a reminder that we need to be glorifying God in all we do, regardless of what it is. It should glorify God. Now, some things make sense, like when we look in worship or Bible study or Sunday school, things like that glorify God. We do it in our missions as well. They tend to glorify God. But as a disciple, we need to take this further, because we need to glorify God in everything we do, even in mundane and trying tasks. That's how we take this the full way to live out the fullness of our faith throughout our lives. That even when it's something simple or tedious, if we can still do it by glorifying God, we give that effective witness, which helps us, enable us to live out that mission that Christ gave us. So that's your recap for this week. A little on the short side. But just as a reminder, as always, we worship Saturday night at 6:30, Sunday morning at 10:45, and we live stream the Sunday morning service at 10:45 on the WSUMC Live Facebook page. But until next time, I'm Pastor Dave, and I hope to see you in worship.